Hola y bienvenidos a todos al episodio 5 de Hellforged. Welcome to episode 5 of Hellforged. Okay? I cannot wait to see what I couldn't do last episode. Okay? I'm honest with you guys. We're gonna crack on straight away. If you don't know what this is about, watch the first episode. What can I say? I'm not gonna be explaining. It's episode 5. Right? It's called episode 5 for a reason. You wouldn't start, I don't know, Game of Thrones in episode 5 or any other show in episode 5, right? So, first impressions, Alvaro, first impressions. Right, so we are looking at this thing that we unlocked last episode, okay? That I was like, too much, but I cannot wait to go through all of this. So, right, let's just like try to see what I'm gonna unlock. Please, Alvaro, don't start saying unblock again. Like I think it was the first or the second episode. Unlock, because I'm interested in at least one new skill. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, let's just go through everything. Let's just like Alvaro, shut up. Let's just go with this. Okay. Right, so atributos recomendados. ¿Qué buscar en el equipo? What to look for in the equipment. Bonificación de área. Area bonification. If I click that, what happens? At the moment, nothing. Okay. Bonificación de cantidad de proyectiles. Like bonification is like the amount of projectiles. Probabilidad de crítico. Critical rate. Yes. I'm clicking, but nothing happens. I'm hoping they add something in the field because I don't know if I'm missing something. But I want critical rate to work. As like I want critical damage to be useful. At the moment, I don't think critical damage is useful because there's not really much critical rate. At least to start with, only 10%. And then bonificación de daño de efecto de estado. That's like, efecto de estado, like state, that, like not state, effect state, no. Efecto de estado, I don't know how you say that in English actually. Efecto de estado is like in games. Like anything like burns you like over time, like damage over time, basically. Or like no, actually, efecto de estado can also be stunned or oh my god. I know many things and it's not coming properly. It's when like they stun you, like they blind you, or like things like those like efectos de estado, right? I want to play, okay? I'm sorry. I want to play what I want to teach you. Spanish. Okay, so we have bola de fuego, okay? Let's like write many vocabulary. I'm hoping like in video 5, like this episode 5 is like full on like juicy words from like all of these new parts of the game. So bola de fuego, you guys should already know fuego by now, but let's add it on. Why not? Fire, okay? Lanza, lanzar. That's a very good verb. Lanzar, to throw. Una bola de fuego. Bola. We can add bola, to be fair. La bola is a ball. But, right, I need to, like, explain the difference between bola and pelota. But I both mean ball. But you wouldn't really say lanza una pelota de fuego. Unless it's like a ball. Pelota is more like, you know, like the dogs, you throw the ball, you throw the pelota. Anyway, it's fine. I will leave it in like probably the Google Docs that you guys can download with the vocabulary, okay? So, lanza una bola de fuego al enemigo. Enemigo, let's put enemigo in the list. Enemigo, in case of any of you have enemies. Más cercano y le inflige 120 de daño de fuego. Right. It's only one ball though, so I don't know if this means that the evolution of skills, which I also unlocked and I cannot wait to see, would mean that like you can add more than one balls. Basically, one more fireballs. Like we will see. This is bola de fuego. This is fireball. Okay, it's very straightforward. Cadenas perforadoras. Let's write la cadena. La cadena is the chain. So like perforadoras. Actually, that's like something. Do I have word reference handy? Yes. Perforador. Okay, because like, yeah, it's like drill. Okay, no, but like that's the machine. No, perforador. Let's put perforador. You do have perforating, but like perforator, like drilled. Like it's like perforador. Yeah, drill. But like you don't say drill damage though. That's the thing. I don't really know how would you say that in English. I've seen it in games before, and I don't know why I can't think of the English word now. But anyway, You don't have the word perforating, do you? Or do you have the word? Oh yeah, you do have perforating. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, perforating chains. Basically lanza 3 cadenas de pinchos a los enemigos que infligen 80 de daño físico a todo lo que se interponga en su camino. I'm very interested in this skill, I have to say, guys. Pinchos. Pinchos is could be tapas, could be a pincho. A pincho is like something to eat as well. But it's thorns, like thorns. Like I'm gonna add pincho because I think it's a very good one to know. Okay. More if you go to Spain, because in Spain, like you can say ponme una tapa, like put me a tapa, like ordering in a restaurant or in a bar, right? But you can also ask for a pincho, and a pincho is normally like a tapa as well. So like you can call it either pincho or tapa. Okay, un pincho de patatas bravas. Like put me like a tap of patatas bravas, and that's a pincho. But in this case, it's like thorns. Yeah. Flujo necrótico, necrotic flujo. Let's write flujo, el flujo. Flux. Like, I do like, when I do the list of vocabulary, I go through all of them, obviously, like to give you properly off the flow. I did know that word. Lanza una cadena de energía necrótica que salta entre 8 enemigos. To be fair, I'm quite interested in that because that's like, it jumps, saltar. Saltar is a good verb, saltar, to jump between like 8 enemies. Like, that's quite good. So it's like an attack that like obviously goes, like a chain attack, basically. Lanza de guerra, even though I'm not really interested, but let's do this. La lanza is the spur. I hope you pronounce it like spur. It's not spear, is it? Spur. I think it's spur. Like war spur. Arroja una lanza de guerra que atraviesa a los enemigos y les inflige sangrado. Las lanzas se clavan en el suelo y laten para infligir 134 de daño de área físico. Wait a minute. Una lanza clavada tiene una probabilidad del 40% de que puedas recogerla. Si lo haces, se crean lanzas no recogibles. I'm actually like quite interested in that as well, to be fair. At least to try it. So he says like it basically like throws a war spear that like atravesar. Atravesar is a really good one. Atravesar. Right, that goes through enemies and inflicts sangrado, bleeding, like a bleeding efecto de estado. There you go. Efecto de estado should be a bleeding. Las lanzas se clavan en el suelo. So like the spears like clavarse en el suelo is like they get stuck on the floor and they beat like a hard beat. Latir. Oh, latir. Let's put latir. Later. Corazón late. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. I don't believe you. No te creo, Álvaro. Es que no te creo. No te quiero creer. No te quiero creer. I don't want to believe you, which is different. Right? No te quiero creer. Claro. Está mal. Es latir. Claro. I was like, for a moment, I was like, have I just forgotten how you say like beating in Spanish? Like the verb to beat? Like not beating of like beating, like the, right? The heart. Latir. Latir. I've been in this country for way too long. I've been in the UK for way too long. Right, so, and they beat in order to inflict 134 physical area damage, which like that's quite good because it's like it's not like it's not only the attack itself, it's like the fact like the spears. I'm probably mispronouncing this word. Spears. You guys see the design here. You know what a spur is, right? So you're fine. And then stock spur has a probability of 40% chance that you can collect it. If you do it, it creates a one non-recogibles. Recogibles is like you kind of like collect them back, basically. One of them. Anyway, this is not gonna be the first one I'm gonna get anyway, okay? So like I'm not gonna lie. Martillos de la ira. La ira is a good one. It's the rage. Okay, so that's you summon summon 7 hammers, like spinning hammers, that they like go around you, basically, or like they go not just around you, it's like they like turn around, like they do laps hacia afuera, like towards the outsides, desde donde estás, like from where you are, and they inflict 40 physical damage to the enemies in their way, basically. I'm guessing this is like a typical of like 7 hammers like around and then like expand in the screen. Okay, my hay fever is killing me with this hit as well. Oh my god. Right, orbe helado, frozen orb. Let's see this one. So it throws a frozen orb that inflicts 120 cold damage, freezing enemies and leaving a trail of ice, an ice trail that increases a lot your movement speed. That's quite an interesting one. I'm gonna feel like Elsa. I'm gonna be like, ice, and then I'm gonna just like be skiing around the crypt. Rayo Perseguidor. I have to say, this is the one that I'm mostly interested. And let me tell you why, my darlings, my sweethearts, my loves. I'm a fan of the lightning orbs, as you know by now. So if we combine the lightning orbs with the Rayo Perseguidor, with like the chaser lightning, perseguir is a good one to know. Perseguir is to chase, which I don't know if we have done perseguir before, actually. This is the problem. Like I need to have I'm gonna have to have a spreadsheet somewhere for like not repeating words, or trying not to repeat words as much as possible. Because then obviously if we increase the lightning damage for like the orbs, that means that we would also increase the lightning damage for this attack. So I'm just going to go ahead and just be like, I didn't look. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. So, and you can remove, you can actually remove some. Okay, so like you can have all of this though, but obviously if you want to remove some, okay, that's good. So if I'm honest with you guys, I said from the very beginning, I'm not really a fan of Muro de Llamas, and something that like, I'm gonna leave it for now. To see if every time I do like a sanctuary or whatever it was called, I think it was sanctuary, it leaves me like the option to like choose any of them, because then I would go for them. Okay. But I'm not a fan of the Muro de Llamas. So if at any point I can remove Muro de Llamas because there are better skills, I'm going to. Spoiler alert, whenever I can remove Muro de Llamas, unless it's buffed, I will remove Muro de Llamas, okay? But for now, I have that. How many left do I have of this one? 239, okay. So the other one that I'm quite interested in is Martillos de la Ira and Cadenas Perforadoras. But for now, let's leave it, because I want to see what Reliquias Comunes, Reliquias Raras, and Reliquias Épicas are, okay? So we have the Amuleto de la... Oh, because these are like the ones that we already have. Great. So we can buy... 200. Expensive. Caro. Es caro. It's expensive. Agujero Negro. Shh. Black Hole. Okay. We start strong. Agujero. Let's put agujero. El agujero. That's the hole. And I like the word because you have a G and a J. So you have agu, gu, and then G, right? So agujero, agujero negro. La embestida tiene una probabilidad del 50% de invocar un agujero negro donde estés, que atrae a los enemigos y luego explota e inflige 134 daño de fuego. What are you saying? What are you saying? What is this? It's like the dash, I keep calling it the dash, and it's probably not a dash. It's just, it is a dash, really. The dash, right, has a 50% chance, you know how often we dash, of summoning a black hole wherever you are, or where you are, that attracts enemies and then explodes, doing like 134 fire damage. I'm interested, even though it's expensive. I am interested, if I'm honest with you, because like this, this one though. Amuleto mágico, magical amulet. Amuleto protector que añade 10% de resistencia mágica. Okay, like that's good for a tanky build. That's good. Okay, it's like adds 10% magical resistance. Martillo demoledor. How dramatic. How do you say let's add to the list demoledor. Not something that we like normally hear, in a daily life. But demoledor. I just want to like tell you guys obviously what it means now. Demolishing. You obviously have the word demolishing. Like, devastating. Yeah, devastating, destructive, demolition. Hammer. Al romper objetos se dispara un misil que inflige a los... I want this. It's only 50. When breaking objects, a missile is shot that affects, again, inflicts 201 necrotic damage in a radius of 2 meters. Imagine this combined with the one that, like, basically when you get gold, there's like missiles going to the enemies as well. Because obviously to get the gold, you have to destroy the items, right? So, like, obviously not always, like monsters also give you gold, right? But like when you destroy the items, you would then do that damage, like Martillo Demoledor. And when you collect the gold, you would then do that as well. So, like, I think it's like a really good combination to have in mind. Okay. Sello de aflicción, right. So, los enemigos con más de 2 tipos de efectos de estado distintos sufren un 35% de daño adicional. So, like, enemies with 2 types of, like, efectos de estado. That's like the word I was talking about before. I know this word. I do know this word. And it's really like nagging me, because I do know this from games, like, but obviously because I'm so used to play games in English and now I'm playing Spanish, I'm like, oh, how do you say this in English? I have no idea. Right. They suffer basically 35% additional damage. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what? Requisitos. Mata 3 unidades. Oh. So they are actually available. But I need to do things. So, con una enteras sin curarte por encima del 25% de su salud. Okay, so we're not going to go through all of them because sorry, I've just touched the microphone. Sorry. Perdón. We're going to go this episode because otherwise I'm not going to do a run. At this rate, this is the episode. I think I should probably just upload this episode as just the skills. That's it. But yes, like, I'm not going to go through any of them until I unlock them, right? So we've gone through these 4. I'm not gonna buy any yet because I want Reliquias Raras and Reliquias Épicas, okay? So Reliquias Raras, the one that we had were like, oh, Chronometro, my bestie. Okay, so these ones as well. Oh my god, so, okay, no, let's don't go through them. Right, the ones that we can unlock at the moment. Botas Fantasmas. I love the word fantasma, el fantasma, because I always trap my students when we are teaching the gender fantasma, right? So, like, I'm gonna, like, actually test you guys right now. Fantasma. Is it el fantasma or la fantasma? Is it masculine or feminine fantasma? What do you think? Fantasma means ghost, okay? So is it el fantasma or la fantasma? I give you 5 seconds to think and to answer. I gave you more than 5 seconds. It's el fantasma. It's an irregular noun, okay? So it's el fantasma. I cannot believe I cannot do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why? What happened there? What happened? Is a heat. Telling you guys the heat is affecting me. Okay, so botas fantasmas, ghost, phantasmagoric. Yeah, I mean, ghost boots. And I just merged and I said boosts for ghost boots. Tras embestir after tackling, after, like, doing like that dash type of thing. Obtienes 50% más de velocidad durante 2 segundos. Okay, that to be fair, I don't know what enemies they're waiting for us in the layer 4, in the level 4. Layer, whatever we call it. La capa 4. I'm going to start using the names in Spanish so you guys can practice more Spanish with me speaking more Spanish. So, like, la capa 4. So that might be useful. And then we have Invoca Tormentas. I beg your pardon, who are you? Because I'm interested. Invoca Tormentas. So, like, that's a compound word. Okay, so, like, Invoca, that's from summon, and Tormentas is a storm. So, like, the storm summoner. Por cada 20 enemigos que golpees con un ataque básico, se genera un rayo que inflige 93 de daño de rayo. Why do I keep saying percent? So, like, every 20 enemies that you hit with, like, a basic attack, lightning is generated that affects, or like that does 93 lightning damage. Now, again, if we combine the lightning orbs with Rayo Perseguidor, with Invoca Tormentas, you would have a very happy Alvaro. Yes. A very, very happy Alvaro. Right, what do we have in here? Expensive. Let's see. I mean, I do like Trofeo de Caza. I'm not like that interested, if I'm honest. But these two, I'm in love. Love. So what else do we have here? Okay, so that's like all Steam. That's Steam. That's not Steam. So, but again, we're not gonna go through that. At the moment, I can only do that, right? So I'll investigate. I want it. Lo quiero. Lo quiero. Lo quiero. Lo quiero. Lo quiero. I want it. I'm sorry. I want it. Látigo de inercia. Látigo. Let's add el látigo. El látigo. That's the whip. Like, the whip. Al investir se activa una habilidad al azar. Al azar. We need al azar. Al azar is like randomly. It's like when you're doing the dash, random activity activates. I think that's extremely useful, and they know it. That's why it costs 300. They know it. I shouldn't have bought. I shouldn't have bought this. I'm sorry, Lightning, but I shouldn't have bought you. I should have bought that straight away. Okay, I mean, it's what it is. That's just life, you know. So like, get on with it, you know. Get on with it. What it is. Invocar. Do we have invocar? I don't think I've added invocar yet, which is like summon. And if I have, I will just like add it again, but I don't think I have. It's because I have space for like 2 more words. Like, let's do invocar. And let's do la tormenta, like the storm. So that's the vocabularies episodes. Okay. Yes, like, great. What can I say? I like the fact that you have always like, you know, different ones, different sets. Thank you so much for different sets. I love different sets. I don't know if I'm gonna buy more or just try that for now. Should I get this? Because it's quite cheap, and like these two are quite annoying to get. I don't. I sound horrible to say that, but like I'm not really interested in that one. That one though, I am interested in that one, and I could buy that. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Guys, the hand is moving on its own. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? Oh. Oh. I bought it. No, not I. The hand. The hand moved on its own. I'm sorry. Right. Now, that actually, that would be useful because that's like 30% of recarga de embestida durante las peleas. So like during boss fights, 30% faster like embestida, like the dash. So that would actually be useful. I mean, in really, I complain for the sake of complaining because I know they are useful, okay? But like, that agujero negro, that sounds good. I want it. Now, the problem is I won't be able to buy the ability. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's all good. This stays there. Okay. Right, and I can't remember if there was anything else, because the evolution thing of the skills, right, mutaciones de habilidad, haz mutar tus habilidades dentro de una partida para crear una versión más poderosa, so that's inside of like a game. So like, I don't really know how that works, if I'm honest with you, but we'll see soon anyway. Let me see, like, just quickly, guys, how long we have been. I need to like do this in a very odd way. Right, so we have 24 minutes currently. Right. Some of you might hate me. I'm gonna leave it clear on the title that this is just like going through the skills. Okay, it's like episode 5 is literally just the skills. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna write video 6 vocabulary already because I have a bit of time now. Like, at least do one more run. I have time for a run. So like, I'm going to stop right now, okay? Sorry if you expected anything else. You shouldn't, because it will be on the title. Like, literally, the title will just be like something like Las Habilidades Nuevas or something like that. I don't know. And on the thumbnail and everything. So if you entered for a run and see me dying, I didn't die this episode. This episode, there's no deaths. I should really call this episode 4.5, if I'm honest with you, instead of episode 5. But like now, I already have said welcome to episode 5 and everything. So this is it. It's a short one. I don't want to like overdo this, okay? I'm gonna record straight away episode 6. So like this is episode 5, guys. If you've enjoyed episode 5, let me know in the comments, okay? So like let me know if you enjoyed those words that I'm gonna give you on the comments for you to download. Or if you saw any other word that you didn't know, let me know in the comments what words you didn't know. Even if it's like all of them, just be like all of them, Alvaro. I didn't know all of them, like literally all of the words in these episodes are new for me. Okay, I hope you knew some like fuego though. Like fuego, it's an easy one, fuego, right? And bola with the like emoticon, like the design of it. Anyway, it's fine. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember, if you want to practice, if you want to do more Spanish, check my website, avaspanish.com, where I'm making a platform for you guys to learn Spanish and to play in it's like RPG themed, okay? I'm also doing the pixel art for it myself, which is like, it's taking me ages, but like, I'm just like slowly introducing, things every now and then, okay? Exercises loads. Pixel art, slowly, because I do art to chill. I do art and play games to chill, but they are all connected to my business. Yay! It's like this, I was just like, why not try to do hobbies to chill that actually I can use them to improve my platform? That's my mentality. Then surely I won't Surely I won't get burnt out by it, right? Right? My therapist will hear about it. Right, so I will see you very shortly in episode 6, guys. Muchas gracias por ver whatever this was. And yeah, hasta la vista, hasta pronto. Hasta la vista, hasta pronto. Choose one, Alvaro, choose one. Love you, bye.